So I have one more student I gotta mark. Not that they watch my, what do you call it? They watch my YouTube. I hope not. But I don't want to dox them either. Did I mark the student? Yeah, Samantha. Okay, I can't dox these students, so I'm gonna put them away for a second. Oop, can't dox the student, but I can at least show them their work. Hello, everyone. I'm just gonna finish up marking a student's work. There's only one of them. Extract files. You get to see what I what I teach. This is my best student so far. He better not be in his life. So this is my best student so far. Where is he? There you go. So this is what I teach. I teach them to animate in 3D. So this is one of the best works so far. I think he might be the best, but I did still give them a little bit of name. Sorry. I did still give him some feedback on what to improve and all. So yeah, but this is what I teach, guys. I teach animations. To be fair though, this student is actually really good already. You guys can hear me, right? Let me check. Yeah, you guys can hear me, right? Right. Yeah, you guys can hear me. Alright, you guys can hear me. Sometimes I don't know. I'm very bad with technology these days. Anyway, yes, hello. I have only one more student to mark. Well, she uses Mac. Really? Mac? Thank you, Siren. Thank you, Lorraine. Oh, wow, pretty. This is another student. This is the last one I have to mark. Her name is Samantha. She's actually a foreign student from, I can't remember what country, but African country, yes. She's pretty cool, though. Where's the... Yeah, there you are. I need to give feedback a bit. Excusez-moi. Okay, I actually need to mark first. Let me she's the only one I have left. So I think, let's see. Thank you. I like the overlay. I think the posing is pretty standard. No, speed's okay, I guess. And the mechanic is so-so. Hi, everyone. Hi, thank you, Princess. Mechanic's okay, so-so. 2.5 maybe. And the running's okay in terms of speed. And the posing for the running is actually not bad either. But it's very standard. Yeah, it's very standard. And I feel like one of the arms are a little bit bigger movement than the other arm. So it should be equal to each other. So I'm gonna give average score for that. And in terms of mechanic, I think it's fine-ish. I think B is fine for her. Getting a B is not a bad thing. Just means that you have potential to improve and stuff. So yeah. Okay, now I gotta give feedback and then that's it. And then I'll continue to working on our new animatics. I kind of spoiled things a bit yesterday as well, but in TikTok, what to do. Thank you so much, Scarlett, Brianna, and who else? Everyone else. Okay, let me give a comment. Overall, not a bad job, but can improve more. Hopefully Samantha's not watching this. If she is, I'm sorry. But actually, you didn't do a bad job. Walk cycle. Can exaggerate the poses more to reflect certain emotions. Emoter. They're supposed to animate the walk with an emotion, so they didn't. Give them average score, I suppose. Speed can be a little faster. Head and spine should also move during the walk. Arms can have a little bit more follow through and overlapping during the walk. Okay, during the walk. For the run cycle, yeah, not a bad job. I mean, these kids, this is their first time animating in 3D, so it is tough because you have so many controllers that they need to do. My computer's dying. It's okay, Siren. Can have a break once in a while. Hi, Starry. Oh, hi, Uncle Al. Thank you. Sorry, I was supposed to look at the running. Okay. Honestly, it's not bad. I cycle the arms. Swinging is not consistent with each other. One arm is Kazwachowski. Sure, you can ask any questions. Is swinging more than the other? Speed can be faster. Poses can be more exaggerated. Exaggerated and to make it more dynamic. Most of the time, the comments are pretty much the same with all the students. If Celia's voice can destroy via scream, did she scream at Valentino? If she ever meets him, she probably would. I think she has a lot of self-control, though. She would not, like, just cause destruction out of nowhere. She'd probably do it at like, a very dire time in her life. Or, like, at dire moments where she needs to get out of a situation. So I don't think she'll do it willy-nilly or anything like that. Make it more dynamic, such as bending the body forward more and making the arm and yeah, what else? Yeah, and head and spine movement is lacking. What else is there? Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I'm done with marking. Yay. Thank the Lord to heaven. Okay, I'm gonna give this link to Alistair in case he missed it. Okay, I'm gonna continue with... Where's my Club Studio? I want to show my students. I'm not going to show the marks, but obviously I want to show them a lot of things. I'm going to take a... Oh, I can't take a picture. I can at least take a screenshot. Just a second. What are you planning to do for summer vacation? I don't have summer vacation. It's summer all year round here. I don't have any holidays either. So what to do? You just have to take leaves. I feel like they dropped the ball with Valentine. They have the potential to set him up to be a great villain. He's just a gross creep guy, honestly. He doesn't have any like intimidating factor other than, you know, being a creep. Honestly, it looks like it's so easy to take him down. You just, you know, do a lot of violence. Do a lot of violence to him, and that's it. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to take screenshots. Ah, go away. So that they can see what they got. Well, they're not gonna see what they got. They can see what color is their grade. Okay, there you go. There you go. Sending this to my Discord. Alright, I'm done. Now I can go back to things. Right. So I'm gonna just fill in the color for this. Hey, it's Cal. Hi, Cal. Exposing him online. Just wave to him, I guess. The way you move. He also has a server. Okay. So I don't do coloring, but I guess I do filling, inking, painting. Hey, Mr. Alistair here. So I think next week, if everything is okay, I would invite Alistair here to join me on the live stream. But I put an announcement for that because I just gotta make sure everything's confirmed and all. Hi, Skull Girl. I know what Skull Girl is. Hi, Skull Girl. Colleague. The way you move, the way you work out. Should be free. Okay. I'll just liaison, whatever, liaison with you later on Discord. When the next weekend comes. There you go. Okay. This one is this guy right here. How come Marcella has that part of her hair that falls on her face? I don't know. I guess it's just to show that she's a messy girl. I have no idea. It's called stylization. I don't know. Sometimes I just want things to be there because I just want it to be there, not because there's any logic reason. I honestly don't know how to explain that. Oh, Uncle Al said Marcella's cute. Thank you. Oops. Where is it not filling? Oh, here. Because I'm a turtle. Is that the actual calcifer? He just discorded me. But hi. It's called style, exactly. I don't know how to explain it. But do you notice that in hell, she doesn't have that anymore? Wait, does she have that? No, she doesn't have that anymore. So yeah. Is that a comic in your animatics? This one is a little bit nicer. Because I made sure. Because I made sure that it's nicer. It has a bit more animation to it, which I kind of like doing. I wish to do like a complete animation. I just need to find a good content for it. Who might you be? This is gotta put your name. I'm going to a thing this summer to learn some. Oh, learn an animation? That's cool. You know what? We need more animators because stupid AI ruining everything. Makes me giddy and blush. I guess he is kind of cute. Mr. Alistair, I mean. I think I draw him really extra cute in this one. I don't know why. Because he looks a bit more plump on his cheeks and stuff. So, yeah. I could try. I hate putting this thing here. Because it's bothering me. Gotta slant it a bit. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna do what I call a pro move here. Delete everything. Delete everything. Calcifer is also an artist from what I've seen. So this is kind of intimidating. But we all have our own different style of doing things. So he's more of a comic artist. And I like to doing animation without any colors. Because I like doing, what do you call it? I like turtles. I'm sure you do. Because you're a turtle. Your style's mesmerizing. Oh, thank you. That's very big honor coming from you, actually. I wish I have like a commitment to make like a lot of that kind of cartoons or comics. But I don't know. If only I can do this full time. Have you ever seen the movie Pleasantville? I think I have. Isn't that the movie where there's Tobey Maguire in there? Like he went back to he and his sister. I think it's Reese Witherspoon. I can't remember. Is that the movie? Because I can't remember. I actually really like that movie. The movie where it's a black and white movie and what do you call it? Black and white. No, it's half black and white, half in color. Because in color is like the real life, and black and white is where they go into the TV and stuff. I think that's the movie you're talking about, right? Yeah, 50 TV show. I really like that movie. Very interesting, creative way they try to do with with the creative direction. Passage of time, realizing how old that movie is. Yep. It's fine. We're all old. How old is Marcella? Okay, the first time I ever made her, I made her when she was alive, I mean. She was at least, she was quite young. And then I wanted to make her older, but, seemed quite young as well because maybe she's short, she's malnourished, doesn't have enough nutrients in her food, or whatever. I just like that kind of character a lot. So she would be in her early 20s. I wish I could draw like you. You have to practice a lot. You have to see, like, I have a whole not a can, what do you call it? A bin full of my old drawings. It's probably like hundreds and thousands of it in there. Most of it not passed through. Not like, what do you call it? Not posted or not shared. So just practice. Wishing is one thing, but you know, making it a reality is another. Hello, hey, Kimikush. Kimikush, my friend, from real life. She was my university friend, and I'm still friends with her. And we talk from time to time. Say hi to Kimikush. Still reading your fan fiction. Know how to pull my heartstrings. Sending letters to each other. That was Diane's fanfic. That's not mine. It's very nice though. She writes fan fictions for them. And she's become part of the, I guess, fandom. Well. Okay. See how my layering system works for animation? It's kind of weird, actually. This is why I think I hesitate to find people to work with in animation. Right now, at least I'm expanding to background artists because all they need to do is illustrate the backgrounds. They don't have to do any animations. So I got my friend to do it. And then sound as well, I managed to find, or someone managed to like reach out to me to do the sound design. At least it's just the sound effects and stuff. So that was fun. And I get to see their process and everything. Alah, why did I put it here? Okay, tak apalah. Put it here then. Hi. Need to read my stuff. You can find, yeah, I think I shared with you already the bookmarks for all the fan fictions that I have received from people regarding Salah and Alistair. So have fun, I guess, reading them. different writing styles from multiple people, but most of them are from Diane. She's known as Lady Die 35 on Archive of Our Own. So yeah, she's very nice to actually write for them. Snowy the Hedgehog, hello. Try to color in background for you. That would be nice. I actually, my friend, the one who's doing the background for me, I already know what her art style is like and how she does. So I already know that she's pretty good. So if you're interested to work with me artistically, you have to send me a test. That's just how it is. What to do. I gotta know how good you are. Like the sound guy as well. I actually did have to give him a small test to do his work, and I find it satisfying. So I allow him to work with me. So slowly I'm trying to build a team to work with me together. A test I shall never pass since I cannot do digital. It's okay, you stick with what you do. Honestly, it'd be nice to have like a traditional artwork of them. I didn't know there was fanfics for Marcella and Alistair. There is. I don't know where I can share them. I can share the link in my YouTube, I guess, if I can add another link. If you go to my YouTube, I share some ArtStation page as well of all the fan arts I've received from people of Alistair and Marcella together, or just Marcella alone as well. So you can find it on my YouTube under the links. Maybe I'll put the link for the fan fictions there. I'll put it under bookmarks under my name. I only wrote one fan fiction of these two, honestly. The rest is written by other people. So that was sweet of them. My only problem is I'm new to shadowing. Up to you, honestly. You cannot tell me your problem because I gotta just know what you're good at. That's it. I just joined, so glad I'm awake for this and not asleep like every other stream. I am so sorry. I think right now is the best time for a stream for me because it's morning time. So I'm awake and it's nighttime for a lot of the American people. And unfortunately for Europeans, that means it's very, very early morning for them. So if they can somehow catch my stream, then it's fine. Other than that, the rest should be okay in time zone wise. Alcella. there is one like very spicy fan fiction of Marcella and Alistair. I don't think it hasn't been posted yet, but the person shared it to me on personal message. I'm just waiting for them to post it so I can share it for those who love more mature writing. When I read it though, it didn't feel too graphic or explicit. It felt like how it should be written, the way I would write it if I were to write. You know. You skip volleyball, Calcifer? That's so nice. Must be your weekly exercise or something? A weekly activity? Look at him pouting. Cute. We need to test that in server. Huh? I must read it, but I will endure. I don't know when that person will post. I'm not gonna post on their behalf, but I'll just wait for them to answer me. I believe they posted it, but they haven't like tagged me or something. I'm not sure. I wish they did, but I like the fanfic a lot. It's how I would write a sex scene for them. I can't write right now because I'm more focused on doing visuals, but that's how I would write a sex scene about between them. Oh, spoiler alert, actually. Because people love to be graphic with the way they describe sex, and I prefer it to be more subtle. That's how I like the writing. I don't mind if you want to write, you know, intercourse, sex scene, whatever, but try to like be a little subtle about it, you know. Like I know what thing goes in what thing. Like who cares? But how about focusing on the emotions of it? Like, what does the character feel? And how would you describe like how would you describe sorry how would you describe about what they're touching, okay, without being too graphic? I would like to see that kind of creativity instead of just saying, oh, she touched the thing and the or he put the thing in that thing, whatever. Is there any kids in this? Please get out of the stream. So yeah, the way that person wrote it was very nice. And it was actually like the settings of that place. A setting of that story, I guess they're supposed to be married, so it's okay, I guess. I like this animation. Let's see. She like jumped because of him. He actually does use a rotary phone, actually, Frank, so it's not even a joke. So you don't even have to joke about it. It's actually true. And he's very proud of it, which I think, you know, fair. The phone looks pretty good. Like, it's like vintage retro phones. I like retro designs a lot. So I think I used a rotary phone once, but it was like more of a modern looking one. So it wasn't fun to use it. My mom's house had one, yeah. Actually, we reached the spoiler part of the story, but you know what? Not a lot of people will be in the stream. You'll probably watch it later, but there you go. I like the animation for Alistair here.
Cat got your tag.
Ah man, it skipped some frames. Not that nice. Every time I play the animation in this software, sometimes it would skip some frames. Bye, Calcifer. Nice to see you. Never thought that you could drop by my stream. Bye bye. I still use spray bottle. It's really true. I mean, despite being good looking and everything, he is still a creep, so. Just saying. Not the real guy, but like this guy. Yeah, he is good looking. But you know, if someone like jumps you at the sight um out of sudden, then of course you jump in surprise. So I get to do a lot more animations in this one. Actually, this story is kind of sad at the end. Well, it's always sad, but I guess I'm just a sad person. But it's kind of sad because well, you'll see. Don't treat your sister, please. And I don't have talent. I have skills that I have practiced for a long, long time. This is just what I like to do. So I've been doing this probably like half my lifetime at this point. Maybe even more. No angst. I'm so sorry. Their story is just angst. I don't know what to tell you. What's the difference between talent and skill again? I don't know. Talent is just something you are naturally born with, I suppose, that you don't require a lot of practice to do. But skill is just something that you practice a lot for and you become good at it. That's how I see it. Emo Alistair. I should actually try to do a fan art one of these days. I'm so focused on finishing these things that I don't have time. That's why I want a tablet actually, like an iPad or whatever. Because look at her, she's terrified. Because I guess whenever I go out, then I can at least work on some extra artwork and stuff. I don't have to work on this thing, you know. I will love an iPad. I'll put it on my wish list. I've been having that on my wish list for so long. But yeah. Split my stuff into pieces. This is my last broadcast. I forgot who sang that song. Cute. Amazing word. Thank you, Kristen. Next animatic will come soon. The first thought is, oh no, not angst. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I guess it's a way for me to exercise the angst out of my system as well. For me to do like sad stories and stuff. So apologies for that. You'll see why a little bit later. Why it's a bit angsty or a bit sad. Suffocation won't be. Way off topic, but I bet Marcella has very nice, soft, fluffy hair. Aw. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she takes care of herself quite well. She's flying right now. Despite, being poor, at least I think she would take care of her hygiene very well. So I would think so. Last Resort by Papa Roach. Yes, thank you. Put my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Haven't heard that song in so long. I grew up in an era of music that's very angsty, like My Chemical Romance and all that. Evanescence. So yeah, music taste wise, very angsty kind of type, emo kind of type of music. Call Baxter for tech support. I love MCR. I love MCR too, and they're actually doing a concert here in Malaysia. I'm not going because I don't go to concerts because it's too loud for me. I do go to like I'm a fancy person. I go to like orchestra concert. I don't go to concert because I like the peace and quiet more, and I just want to focus on actually listening to music rather than the crowd experience. But my friends, they love going to concerts, so they all have different taste. So I've been to like I think at least 2 concertos in my life, where I just sit in the what do you call it, the grand ballroom. I don't know what to call it, the concert hall. Sorry, and then just sit down and then listen to music. I treat myself to one like for my birthday 2 years ago, for a concerto for Avatar: The Last Airbender. They had like a orchestra concert in Malaysia. And it was a local orchestra band, but still it was a very amazing experience. I never asked. Oh my god, purple rope paint. I'm so sorry. I did see it. The drawing of Marcella at the beach. I wanted to comment, and I just completely forgot. It's like everywhere is like the artwork, right? And so I just kind of forgot and stuff. So I love the drawing. Thank you so much. I will comment and put it in my art station later. Sorry, purple root paint. It was very cute. Hi, Dashi. Dashi also wrote some fan fictions of them as well. You can go and check out in my bookmarks. I'm not sure what other orchestra concert there will be here. So if there's any more fandom stuff, I would love to go again. The concert hall that they have, a Philharmonic concert and stuff. They do a lot of concerts like regularly. It's just like you gotta search for like one that is up to your interest. So the last one I went to was Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it was very fun because they played the song. A lot of songs actually. What kind of like thing is this? Got more cooking, but they're the writings of a mad woman right now. It's fine. I love the writings of a mad woman. Marcella's a lady. She be using one-piece suit. Thank you for the idea. I would put it in. So many ideas, but I just don't have time or energy to do it. I passed out in my chair like 2 days ago after coming back from work while I was trying to do this. Like, I was literally sleeping in my chair. That's how tired I was. Not because I have so much work either, because I came back home very late. So, I don't know what's up. Maybe it's just age catching up with me. I'm not that young, so I just feel very exhausted. So I'm trying my best to like try to be energized these days. Like, going for jogging in the morning. I used to go to jogging a few months ago, and then I stopped. I don't know why. So yeah. Hi, Duda. I wasn't notified that you were live. I'm so sorry. I have no idea how notification works. I'm just a basic blonde. Song recommendations. You can follow me on Spotify for some crazy song recommendations. My playlist, the only playlist I have is very very weird. It's like a random mix of everything. Don't bleed. Oh my god, my voice acting is so bad. I can't. So you gotta know why this is sad, because she has a bruise here. That's why it's sad. So I want to show it today. Every time I look at it, it makes me feel sad to look at it. So I'm gonna hide it for now, but she still has a swollen eye. You made the bruise? Of course I made the bruise. I gotta show like the reality of it, you know? If I just make a swollen eye, maybe she looks like she's just been like, she's not sleeping. But if I make the bruise, then it's very clear that what happened to her. So it was very sad for me to make this actually. Like even putting the bruise on, I feel like I'm treating her a little bit bad right now. But the scene that follows this actually is not that bad. Will we get this animation soon? Hopefully next week or the week after that. Because I have to wait for my background artist. I did say to her, oh, you can do this within 2 weeks. So 2 weeks. But the background is, if she does it, then that's less time for me to work on it. And she also has a job, so I can't pressure her to like finish this within this day. I can't do that. But I am planning to pay her, of course, for her troubles. Okay, this one I can duplicate. So this one's not that sad, guys. Hi, Miss Vina. Hi, Raven. Every time someone calls me Miss Vina, it's just like I'm back in class. My character Logan is going through some things mentally. Yeah. I think we just like to abuse our OCs a lot. I don't know why. I think because we don't want to abuse real people, so we just take it out on fictional characters. At least it's healthy that way. But I don't really like to... You know, I should draw her more happy these days. It's fine if you want to make a OC that is main character energy. Like, it's your OC. Feel free to do it however you want, you know? Like, have fun with it. Screw what other people think. Should I show the bruise? Then you guys can know for sure. Feels like feels like I'm shielding the truth. I guess I could, just to show you guys how bad it is. Feels like I'm talking about a real person. I'm just talking about a fictional character. But still, it feels hard for me to look at it. Bruce reveal. Yeah. No, this one can just fill the entire page. There you go. I could lower the opacity a little bit here so that it's not too dark. I feel like it's a bit too dark there. I feel like it's a bit hard to look at it, so I'm just gonna put it away. Okay, this one's easy. Let's just fill that. Hee. Thank you so much. I can do a bit more animation with him compared to before. I like doing the human versions. Hi Elizabeth, thank you. I'm about to get revenge on the person who hit my Marcella. Don't worry, he's dead already. So yeah. She looks drunk. She ain't drunk, girl. A girl or boy, sorry, purple rope paint. She ain't drunk. She got hit by someone. Yeah, I'm so sorry for making her go through. This is actually what happened in the past, so it's not even happening in the future or present time, whatever. I have another human story that I want to do, which is a little happier. No bruising or whatever. No abuse or anything. It's just a... That one feels a bit more like a slice of life story compared to this one. So hopefully I can make that one soon. But after this one, I'm gonna do another hell story. Basically what people have been asking as well is like, how did Sela or Celia came to the hotel? So that's the story I'm gonna make next. After I finish this one. You got mistaken for me. Fina, I'm bi and I sim for your OC and L. It's fine. You can be whatever sexuality and sim for people. Doesn't matter. Put my life into pieces. Okay. Would Celia's dad comfort her if he knew he was Celia the night she died? I think so. Maybe. He acting, if you watch that animation that I did, the Good Luck with the Radio Show, he did look remorseful once he found out that it's his daughter. I think he would have. I don't want him to be a complete monster. Because, you know, you gotta show people be human as well. So he would have tried to at least comfort her. Maybe, you know, at the same time, in his own way, I guess, berate her. But maybe he would try to comfort her at least. My PFPOC star is half base of your OC. Thank you. Have you ever redesigned has-been characters? If so, I need to see. I don't feel like it's... I don't feel comfortable doing it. I feel like... I've seen a lot of these redesigns, right? They're always with the intention of like, oh, I hate the original design, so I'm gonna make my own version. Even though maybe I don't like some parts of the design, I feel like I should just respect as it is, you know, because it's the artist's vision. So I do like if people just say, oh, this is my take on it. I'm not redesigning because I hate the original design or whatever. Even if you think it's bad, it's okay, but it's a little bit disrespectful for me to do it if your intention is that. But if you feel like you just want to do it in your own style or you want to give them different clothes, then it's fine. I don't think if I were to look at the designs, I want to redesign any of them anyway because I have no idea what to put for them. Yeah, so just leave it be. Inside of every demon is a rainbow. Yeah. Call it my version. Most of them have small tweaks, like my Alistair redesign is a little green. I think that's fine. Yeah. I just dislike all these like haters of the show. They're like, I hate the show so much. Therefore, I'm gonna make content about them. Get over it already. God. I hate this kind of thing. If you have valid criticism, then that's fine. You can make like at least one or two videos like commenting on the show and what they can improve on. But if your whole shtick is just hating on something, then you have a problem with yourself. And this is coming from someone who thinks has-been can actually improve a lot more. I just don't feel like it's just wasting a lot of energy hating on something like that. I've been studying all day, so your life has to find a part of peace. What are you studying? Has-been itself has a lot of potential. How many calories is the writer wasting on ships? Yeah, exactly. I don't know why they just put too much effort on the shipping. They could focus more on the story aspect. I know shipping is really a good way to attract viewers. That's what I know. But it's wasting a lot of like story potential. Like you're wasting time just, oh, this character is gonna get together with this character, blah 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 blah. Like, let people have fun with the shipping, but it shouldn't be the whole main shtick of your story. Oh, thank you so much, Skittles, for the $5. I forgot I can receive donations. Thank you, Skittles. I actually don't know if I can withdraw any of the money, but I'll try. I'm starting my own fanfic thing for Has-Been. Any tips? About writing, maybe you can write the ending first. The beginning and ending, yeah, and then all the middle part you can work on it later. That's the one tip I've gotten about writing before. Like, you should have the writing done. Sorry, you should have the ending already established for your story. Bye, Skull Girl. Thank you for dropping by. Good night. Have you heard the song Mr. Al? Oh, by Kame? Yes, I have. I shared it. I have a call from my friends now, so I'll be back. It's okay. Bye, Siren. Fanfic doesn't have to be canon. You can write whatever you want, do whatever you want with the characters. Yeah, exactly. I've seen a lot of crack ships, and I have shipped a crack ship before. It's so much more fun than shipping canon characters together. Like the story that I wrote though. One more thing, if you're writing like a story, you should put the notes form first. Like put it point forms of what you want, what kind of sequence or story you have, then you can elaborate on it later. I usually do it that way. So like example, like the one I wrote about, let's say Dear Sella story, for example. So I had a story in mind, okay, about maybe the theme is about acceptance or closure. So that was the theme. And then I wrote down, okay, what kind of scenes do I want to progress the story? So I write down in point form first what will happen in that scene, etc., etc. Dialogue and everything, you can do it later. So yeah. Bye, Lori. Thanks for dropping by. Have you seen the show Yellow Jacket? Oh, I feel like I have heard of it, but I've never seen it before. I have so many shows I need to catch up. You know what I like to watch on Netflix? I like to watch true crime. I don't know why I'm obsessed with true crime stories, but yeah, I like to watch true crime documentaries. So once in a while, I'll give some dramas a go. But yeah. Well, thank you so much, Kristen. $20 is very, very generous for me because you convert that to my currency is actually quite a lot. So thank you so much. I don't even know if I can withdraw the money, but I can try. Thank you. I did recently monetize the channel. Not that it helps because it was very recent. All the views are already done. We'll see how it goes later. I love true crime as well, especially cult stories. Yeah, I like true crime when it deals with like murder mystery. Like I of course like murders like very like, and you have to be respectful to the victim's family and friends as well. I like it when they bring those people in, you know, the people that knew the victim in life. I think if you're gonna do a story about murder and everything, like true crime, you have to be respectful to the victims. You cannot just bring in random people to comment on the situation. You gotta bring on the people that knew the people in real life. $20 is equal to $1 alone is 89 rupees, is it? Yeah. Binge watching I Discovery when I had Ken. Yeah. I'm gonna get new people who will go back and watch the other videos. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen my analytics yet, so I have no idea how it's doing so far. But I'm still considered a very small channel regardless. I used to have like last year I had like 900 subscribers. That's how crazy how much it grows. Like I think it was back in last August, I think. Yeah, I had like 900 subscribers. Be respectful to the victims. If that victim were not trash, if we're all fair. Most of the time in the true crime documentaries, the victims are usually really good people. Um, there are very, very rare cases where I watch like a lot of YouTube true crime stories as well, where the victims are not really model citizens, as you would say. So they try to speak about them in a more neutral way. Like, okay, this person had this kind of problem and so on and so forth. And that's it lah. They didn't elaborate more about it. But most of the time when I see like victims of true crimes, they're pretty much like really good people, model citizens, or people you'd look up and admire. It's kind of sad. It's always good people that gets, you know, get victimized. At least, you know, in true crime documentaries. There's a lot of cases in real life that, of course, maybe it's bad people that gets murderized and stuff. So we never heard about them, so I don't know. Why did I describe it like real life? It's not, it's fiction. In a murder mystery I'm writing for school, I'm pretty respectful to the victim. Oh, like a horror, I wouldn't say horror, but like a murder mystery. Actually, that would be one of the genre of movies that I like to watch as well, like mystery, murder. I wouldn't say murder, but like mystery movies. The one that you have to like figure out, oh, what's happening, and so on and so forth. Somebody was asking me what my favorite genre was of watching movies. I like dramas. Romance, I like sometimes if they can do it right. Like my favorite movie of all time is a romance. But I just realized I actually do like mystery movies a lot. Because I like thinking like, oh, what happened again? What's going on and stuff. Who did this and stuff. Oh my god, hi Alistair. I remember Duda is actually quite nice. And Duda is actually in the server, yeah. Our RP server. Like, what's wrong with the same person being found in 2 different locations? What? I have to write one for school too. The teacher keeps saying they're too extreme. I'm blue. Your moderator in our server. That's right. I trust her making sure people follow the rules. I'm pretty much a very deadbeat mod though. I have no idea how to be a mod. I really, really, really was tempted to like, put my power in place and like not kick out people. I don't want to kick out people, but I like time out people. But I'm just very afraid of confrontations where I just don't want them like confront me later and say, "Why did you time me out?" I'm like, "You were causing chaos." I don't know. So I really I'm the worst person actually to be a mod. I hate confrontations. I'm so sorry. Mute idiots when they start shit. Okay, I'll try my best if there's any more idiots. I think we kicked out like a couple of them already though. But I will try my best if they stir up trouble again. Or at least time out people. I don't want to kick them out, but I will time them out. Like, as a lecturer, I can have a little bit of authority, because, it's my ass on the line. But as a mod, I just can't. Someone needs to make a fanfic of the famous Bayou Butcher. Yeah. I think somebody should write about the Bayou Butcher. The Bayou Butcher. I don't know why I'm not saying that word right. Bayou Butcher. Butcher. Happy 18K. Hey Luna. Hi Luna. Thank you so much. I just recently reached it. I was planning to do a live stream with Alistair next week. He will be on voice, joining the live, I guess, as a co-host. I'm not sure what kind of terms I should use for YouTube, but invite him as a guest, yes. So I'll announce it next week or sometime this coming week, when and what time. And hopefully there are questions. Otherwise, I'll just speak nonsense and I'll ask him to speak in Malay again. That's what happened last time. My ex student was here, and she like asked him to say nonsense in his Malay language. I'm so sorry in advance, but I feel like I want to do that. So, congrats on 18K. Thank you. You gave me curse in Malay so bad. It's her, not me. I would never do that. I swear. But you know what? She brings out the fun side, so why not? She's not even my student anymore, but she's one of the nicer ones that were very friendly to me. Like, I'm not a very social person. Like, in class, once I got my teaching done, I just basically say, hi, bye, bye, see you next class or whatever, right? And there's always some students that are very friendly. They will just go up to me and ask about random things. I really appreciate those students, even if they're not like the best academically or something. But I appreciate students who try to make, lecturers like me feel welcomed. So she was one of them, the one that asked Alistair to say "buto pahang." Um, I wish she would come back though, but I don't think she would, unless she get her health in check. Your art has improved even more. Thank you so much. I feel like it did improve, like since the first time I ever posted about them. So yeah. Luna, he has a bunch of more bloopers that I plan to animate once I'm finished with this. So just decide which one I want to do. I know one that I would like to do, but there's another one. I'll do at least 2 or maximum 2 for each animations that I do. So I'm gonna decide which the other one I'm gonna do. I wish I can draw hands like that. I wish I can draw hands too. So I'm just thinking about what to do for credits. I'm probably gonna illustrate drawings of them having some bonding moments, just to show a progression of their relationship since their first meeting. I think that'll be fun to do. And then, of course, I'll put the names of everyone that ever worked on this project with me. First of all, hi. Congrats for 18K. Thank you, Avril. Avril Levine? Fan art of Alistair and OC. Aw, that's nice. Please share it with me. Tag me or whatever. Hopefully I get it to it, because I feel so bad because I feel like I look at them and then I keep forgetting to comment or like or whatever. On TikTok, I'm much faster. I would not encourage you to use TikTok, but I just reply much faster there sometimes. So the cloth is like moving in the water there, you can see. he wrung out the cloth that has been soaked with water here. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. I have another hour-ish before I go for lunch. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just ordering takeout. Typical homebody. Honestly, going out takes a lot of money. Like, gas is a very precious commodity now. So I'm trying to reserve gas. Due to the situations in the world right now. So the only time I go out is for work. That's it. Unless somebody asks me out, like, to meet up for lunch or whatever, then I'll drive out, I suppose. But if I have no reason, then I will not go out. What to do? Congrats on 18K. Thank you, Anonymous. I haven't been on TikTok forever. I just go on TikTok because there's some content creator that I watch, that I follow, that I like to see their content. Most of them are food content creator. I'm so sorry to say. Most of them are like, food reviewers or like people who eat food. I don't know why. It brings me comfort to watch people eat food. It's not a mukbang thing either. I just like to watch like what kind of food do they buy and how they present the food and stuff. Some of them does review food. Where is this missing? Oh, there. Okay. ASMR. I don't really like ASMR that much. I like just watching people eat food, but not in a very long duration. I just want to see what food they're eating and if it's good. So I basically like to watch food reviews. That's it. Congrats on 18K. Thank you so much. It's okay, it's okay. This is not a planned live stream for 18K. I plan to do it with Alistair. But today is just a check-in, just saying hi to everyone. Majority of my fave content creators are on other platforms other than TikTok though. Yeah. So I also watch like some of the local Malaysian content creators. Most of them are pretty much like pet content creators. So they show off their animals and stuff. And most of them do rescue their animals. They like rescue cats. There's this one. So I don't know if I ever talked about this, but in Malaysia, there's a very, how do I say, a stigma against dogs because we're not allowed to touch dogs. Supposedly, we can touch dogs, but we have to like clean ourselves afterwards. But this kind of like belief actually led to people being cruel towards dogs here. Some of them anyway. And cruel and also being very scared of dogs. And so there's this one local content creator in Malaysia that he's an old man. He's a gardener basically. He watches like plantations and stuff, and he keeps like a lot of dogs in his plantation. and he rescues them and everything. So that's the kind of content I like to watch on TikTok as well. That's just that kind of thing. I don't like to watch people talking or blabbing too much. So yeah. The thing about dog is that lah, is that it's not very. They're not looked highly upon here. Like, oh, you have all these people saying, oh, they're so cute and stuff, but they treat like street dogs like shit, you know? It's like kind of sad sometimes when I see like how cruel people can be here. And it's not just like citizens, but also like the higher authorities, like the council and everything. I remember like seeing this one image of like a puppy, just like a little baby, being dragged on a chain and going to like the pound, I guess, I'm not sure. Like literally just a little puppy that they can literally pick up, but they treat it like such a monster for some reason. So yeah, it's kind of depressing, the animal welfare here, but it is getting better a little bit. I used to have 2 cats, but they passed. I used to have cats as well, but I had to move, so I had to give them away. I wish to have pets again. I like having cats around. You know, I think again, pets are very therapeutic, so they probably help you unless you're Alistair. Yeah, he has crazy cats. I don't know why, but cats are supposed to be, or like pets in general, are supposed to be therapeutic and just help you like just help you with your mental health. That's what I read. It's like a scientific research. Not sure what kind of cats you have, but yeah. Do you know about Cursed Cat Alistair? Yes, I do. Actually, I plan to animate it as one of the bloopers. It'll be fun. The thing about having pets is your choice. You know, you're not forced to have them. Like you can literally just put them up for adoption or just throw them out on the streets. You know, but you're a human being. You have compassion. You have a heart, basically. So you do want pets, even if it's not therapeutic. So yeah. I understand though, like pets can be very frustrating sometimes. Like I've had a lot of my fair share of scary pet stories. Um, yeah, a lot of horror stories to be honest with you. Compassion or a heart. It's just illegal to dump them here. Yeah, sure. Sure. Such a tsundere. Yeah, I'm bringing that up again. Have a puppy, he's so cute but very stressful. You gotta think though, the animals, they don't have any pretense or they don't have any ill intention. They're just doing what they're supposed to do as animals, you know, their instincts. So sometimes you just can't get mad at them, but of course you have the option to train them to be better. You know, train them to have a better routine than to, you know, do things. Do things. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'll let it go now. And Alistair's experience because he has a husky, yeah. I used to love huskies. Like, I love the way they look. They look like very majestic. They look like wolves. And then I realized, oh, they're kind of pathetic. All they do is like whine and yell. So I don't think they're cool anymore. I think even German shepherds are cooler than her husky. So they're no longer my favorite dog breeds. But I like just dogs in general, even though I can't touch them. They're the closest living relative to wolves that are domesticated. I suppose so. They look a lot like wolves. I think wolves used to be my favorite animal as well. People keep back then when people ask me what's my favorite animal, I just say, oh, I love wolves. But now I just feel like I don't have a favorite animal anymore. I think every animal should just be treasured, you know? Even if the animals are the most disgusting one. But they have their own special thing. They are very pathetic. Right. They're not even like, I mean, they all, I guess what they have going for them is that they are used for sledding. Oh, one thing I have to note about having dogs as Muslims is I love deer. Sure. One thing about having dogs as Muslims that you can actually have dogs as pets, but they need to have an occupation, so they need to work. So in order for me to have dogs, I need them to work for me, basically. So if I could have a dog, but they need to have an occupation, like they have to be a guard dog or they have to be like a hunting dog if I do hunt. So and it's not like we are not allowed to have dogs. It's just that we need to have them work. So yeah. Well, we'll ever see Catlas or Stella interacting. Maybe in the bloopers. Who knows? I would actually do that. What's Stella's fave animal? Is that your OC's name? I don't know, sorry. If you're here, you should know what my OC's name is. Stella has to love deers. Okay. She loves deers. She loves gators. If you look at the animatics and the about my OC stuff, she likes gators a lot. Swamp puppies. What is a swamp puppy? Is that a gator? Is that what they call? Okay. Crocs though. Oh, I guess she likes deers. Okay, fine. So annoyed. That's kind of cute. I myself don't really like alligators. I mean, you know, I just think they're fine. I think they can be cute at times, but they just like, they're very scary animals, of course. But I just think it's funny to have an obsession over that kind of animal. So that's why I make my character have an obsession over that. Also because she lives in a swamp, so she should have an obsession over swamp puppies, as you say. I can see Alistair giving her Crocs shoes. I don't think Alistair even knows what Crocs are. The shoes, I mean. Gators are way less scary than crocodiles. Oh, really? And there's a difference? Because I don't know. We do have crocodiles here in where I'm from. In the rivers, of course. But, yeah. I don't even know. See, he doesn't know what Crocs are, so I'm not even gonna bother asking what him. Crocs are shoes, a type of shoes, and they're pretty ugly, but I guess they're comfortable. It's made of rubber, and you can put like accessories on them now. I just don't like them. They're pretty ugly for me. Can I get dark chocolates, please? I love dark chocolates. The hell kind of nonsense is that? He likes riding boots. I've seen him, like, his pictures of him riding boots and stuff. So, I think those are pretty nice. Like, I rarely see people wear those things. Mostly because it's hot. People just wear, like, flippers or slippers here. They don't wear closed shoes that much. One thing Alistair should always avoid is Florida man. Shouldn't like him and Florida man be like similar? Florida man. Crocodiles are more hostile and have narrower snouts. Yeah, I know about the narrow snouts. Never knew that they're actually more hostile. Gators are less hostile compared to crocodiles and have wider snouts. Yeah, I think gators looks also much cuter than the crocodile because of that. Do they have like rounded snouts? Oh, he's so caring. I like your videos, NGL. Thank you. Why are you not gonna lie about it? It's fine to like stuff, even if it's my videos. Imagine Alistair giving Stella a pet gator for Christmas. Aww. That's kind of cute. Dear parent, I can't find thy channel. Thou hast to enlighten me. Huh? What in the world? I dye my hair purple usually. Give it to Melbourne. What? Confusing. Baby gators chirp too. I've seen those clips or videos of like small baby gators. They sound like lasers from Star Wars. Kind of cute. Are gators also, they put their children in their mouths, not to eat them, but like to protect them? I think I've seen like videos of that as well. I'm not sure if it's gators or crocodiles. Actually, I didn't know they were quite different. You stole one in the bayou? Okay. Naughty. I can't live if living is without you. I can't give anymore. Bye, Ryomi. It's too busy to running to drop the baby. What a naughty child he was. Giving Stella a pet gator with Crocs on. So cute. I was like 8. Still naughty. But I think I was pretty rough child as well when I was growing up. I played in the bushes behind my house. So I was pretty much like a rough girl as well. So what to do? I played with dolls, but I end up breaking their necks and breaking their heads. Long story. And you know, cutting their hair. But I still play with them nicely, you know, even though I cut their hair and stuff. I think also because I didn't have like a I have an older sister, but she's 9 years age gap with me. So by the time I reach like my primary school, bye Uncle Al, thanks for dropping by. By the time I reached like primary school, I didn't have my sister anymore. She went to university, so I had two older brothers. That's why I was pretty rough growing up. I had to like compete with my older brother. You know, I used to kick them as well. I'm so sorry to my older brother, but we used to fight a lot for the TV. TV is so corruptive, and I would kick them in the nutsack. I'm so sorry to my older brothers. I remember one time I did kick one of my brothers in the nuts for that, and I'm so sorry. And yeah, that's what I get for having two older brothers growing up. So what to do? I was pretty rough. I wouldn't say I was that tomboyish. I did dress very like tomboy Like I dressed in shorts and oversized shirt when I was growing up. And I got in trouble with my mom because of that. So yeah. And yeah. Let's put it in the past now. I like not to think about that moment anymore. I can't live if living is without you. Hi, Alistair Fannin. A lot of Alistairs here. Dropping more about herself. I know, I'm so sorry. I have, I guess, a lot of interesting stories, but I keep forgetting about them. And then I will remember them and I'll just suddenly talk about him. I used to dress my cats in outfits. I think we all dress our pets once in a while, right? I got a new mom. What do you mean you got a new mom? What did you do? What does that mean? You think Alistair would be jealous if you say Sella being close with another guy? I think he would. He seemed like the type. I'm so sorry, Alistair, but you seem like the type to be jealous. But I think yeah, I think he would. In the story, I mean, in the show, not real life guy. Real life guy. I have to clarify that now. But real life Alistair is oh, in RP, yes. In RP, of course, because it's the character, not you. So in real life he's not the jealous type. But yes, yeah, the character itself I think is quite a jealous type. I'm about to crash out. Why? What did you do? You kill the other guy probably and add him to the broadcast. Ah. I get jealous, just nobody lives to know about it. That's not very comforting. Hopefully not too much. Jealousy is okay. Like, sometimes it is good to be jealous because maybe you have suspicions, but then people get overly jealous. That's when I think you draw a line. That you check on your partner's phone all the time. All the time, like every day. Here, have a phone, have a check phone. I guess it's good to establish trust with your partner, but at the same time, it has to be consensual between both parties, I suppose, if you want to do that. I don't know why I'm talking about relationships. I don't have a relationship. But I have people who have relationship. I have to listen to them all the time. So annoying. So I have to be a counselor sometimes for relationships. Will Al and Stella kissing ever be canon? I'll try to make that canon. Sorry. I have to see a scene where Stella accidentally turns Alistair's mic on and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't do her voice right now. And the whole city can hear, "Aw, that's kind of cute." Counselor for your friends for a relationship. Exactly. Like, I'm not in a relationship at all. Somehow I keep getting relationship advice. I have to give relationship advice. I'm like, guys, do you know I'm single? I'm struggling too. But yeah. I've seen a lot of like relationship break and, go through shit as well. And personally from my own family as well, which kind of sucks. Like I was mentioning before, I knew someone in my life who had a really bad partner. And the partner cheated on her. Well, in marriage, by the way. They're already married and they already have kids. I don't know if they have kids at that time. And their kids are like special kids. And this partner is very. At first, he was very judgmental. He said, "Oh, these kids are so stupid and stuff, blah, blah, blah." Really pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. So, what to do? The person I know, she's quite strong and everything. She's actually quite independent. And this guy is he's very like, how do I say? He just wants what he wants. You know, he's kind of like a spoiled brat and stuff. And he doesn't do much. Yeah. Anyway, that's just a rant. I get worried about people knowing she's connected to him. In hell, maybe. In this, is probably not. I don't know. My friend told me I sound like baby Justin Bieber once. It's fine. Justin Bieber can sing at least, you know. That's the only perk I can give you. Jealous because you have suspicions about people, but people doubt you, and then you end up being right, and now they want to kiss your ass. Yeah, exactly. You are so beautiful. Thank you. I have some photos that I took photo shoot of during at my faculty where I work. I want to share it so bad, but they haven't released the photos yet. Because I actually took a photo with Marcella, the plushie toy, the plushie crochet doll that I got. So they actually like in the brief for the photo shoot, they say bring something that represents you. So I guess Marcella represents me in a way. So I can't wait to show those photos on YouTube and everywhere else. Because I think they're nice photos as well. I actually look nice for once. So yeah. Thank you. I don't feel like I'm that pretty, but thank you so much. So yeah, listeners trying to like flatter me. Probably wants more stuff from me. I don't know. Thanks anyway. I think that's why I didn't post a photo of myself on where on DC, because at that time I was feeling very low about myself, not physically, but I was feeling low overall. So I was like, I just refuse to look at myself right now. So that's why. Send you chocolate and some souvenirs from NYC. It's okay. The person who sent me the crochet doll, she's tried to send me chocolates. It melted. So I would not recommend sending any food items. I'm so sorry if you want to send me anything. But also shipping cost is expensive. Skull Girl, thank you. I'm actually quite selfish. Like I'm very monogamous, so I can't date anyone else but just one person. I can't share. So I guess I'm selfish. I would like actually again, I just realized in my I just realized in my religion, people are allowed to marry more than one person, but it's only the male, the guys who are allowed to, marry at least at 4 maximum wives. So it's not like polygamy is forbidden. It is allowed, but only for men. Women, otherwise they have to stick with that one partner. So yeah. In that case, I just stick with monogamy. Sorry. I know, Alistair. At least you guys are very like peaceful in your relationships, so it's fine. People have their own beliefs as long as everyone's okay with it. Like I don't like the ones that are wanting to marry another wife, and they never tell the first wife that they're gonna do that. So of course you're gonna make the first wife feel like very left out and feel very hurt that you're going behind her back to go find another person. So that's the one I don't like. If you want to marry more than one person, be in a relationship with more than one person, up to you. But just make sure you let other people know. I feel so bad for the ones who are just out of the loop and they have to find out in a different way. Also is with me, Frank. Frank is what, Parker, right? Yeah. See, he's trying to like collect more people for his relationship. Be careful, y'all. I'd happily share you. Aw, thank you. I mean, I can just like be casual if you want. Well, like, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not that horrible. Honestly, even though I'm joking around, he's actually not bad. That's the best compliment I can give. He's actually pretty good partner from what I see. You know, he really takes care of people. So I guess if you want to get, I don't want to promote actually. You know what? Never mind. I'll take it back. I don't want to promote dating on my channel right now. Up to you. Whatever you want to do with him. I'm not gonna say anything anymore. Have you got any advice for getting a gift for your partner? Because my boyfriend's birthday is coming, and since we both love has-been, I want to get a gift theme. You can get a handmade thing. I really love handmade stuff. So maybe you can get like a commission from people if you have the time, artists or anything, to do an artwork. Maybe like yourselves as has-been characters as an artwork or something like that. That would be nice. At least that's what I would like. Of course, as a fancy schmancy girl, bougie as you call it, I like expensive shit. But I appreciate handmade things as well. See, I'm not gonna promote dating in my live stream. I think I already did. That's why he's got into a relationship already with another person from my live stream. So I'm not gonna say anything anymore. Do whatever you want with him. If you like him, go and message him. I don't care anymore. I went too far already. I can't live. See, everyone's lucky except me. You know what is very funny? Is I used to have a crush on a gay guy. So there you go, another lore drop. It was back in university. I don't know where he is now. I hope he's doing okay. But like, I used to have a crush on him, and I found out that he's gay. And I'm like, okay, fate. But I remained friends with him, so I ended up like doing like pet sitting for him. I watch his cats when he's away and stuff. So again, I don't have the best of luck when it comes to relationship, and it kind of traumatized me from that onwards. So I just tend to ghost people and stuff, and like after getting maybe a little too deep, I would just ghost them and then just leave. So that's why if you see my Discord personality, not personality, what do you got, biography notes about me, I'd say I'm a serial ghoster. Is because of that. Unless I really, really, really like you, then I probably talk to you more. But if I don't, I would just ghost you. I am so, so sorry to those who I have ever ghosted in my life. Oh, who do you have a crush on, Al? Ooh. I remember when I had a gay guy had a crush on me back in high school. I didn't have a freaking clue what it was about. Yeah, I think it's worse if you have a crush on someone who's gay and you're straight. Just saying. Yeah, I'm a serial ghoster. I'm a professional ghoster. If I'm professional, I'm being paid to do it. I'm not even being paid to ghost people. Who are you talking about? TFC fan. The Team Fortress? Team Fortress. I can live. I don't know why I'm saying this right now. I think I'm hungry. Want to see a magic trip disappears? Yes. Are you straight? I'm supposed to be straight. At least that's what they taught me in religion. But I think the more I discover about sexualities and stuff, I think I'm what you call a demisexual. So I don't have any interest in anyone that way, unless I supposed to be. Yeah, you know, religion teach you a lot of things and forced to do a lot of things as well. So I think I'm a demisexual. People know what that is. So I guess I would consider myself that. In terms of orientation though, orientation. Um I am straight, yes. I don't know actually. I actually don't know. You know what? Leave it as it is. I don't know what he's talking about right now. I have to set up the AC for mom. Okay. Straight here. Demisexual requires you to be close with. Yeah, exactly. So if anyone asks what Sella's sexuality is, it's probably demisexual as well. Because, you know, that's what happens in my story. I can't understand Russian. I'm so sorry. Can I translate this? I can't. At least in TikTok, they will let you translate the chat message. I can't translate this thing at all. What is this? I love the way you draw Alistair's hand. Thank you. Poor girl. If you actually see her with her bruise, that's how bad it is, actually. I guess I'll show it now. Still figuring out, to be honest, because a long time I didn't pay too much attention to sexuality due to religion. Exactly. That's the same thing that happened to me. What to do? It's like they say, if you are this and this, you're going to hell. Okay. I'm inclined to not believe that God would be that cruel, you know. But if they say it, they say it lah. I don't know what to do. I'm gender fluid. Okay, that's another thing altogether, but that might be a discussion for another day. I've never crushed on an in real life person before. I never fantasized like that. Only true crush I have as a fictional monster. Okay. I'm still wondering how you ended up with me, Alistair Deermaker. I like that you name him Alistair Deermaker. I need water, but later lah. Let me turn on my fan. Just a second. Can't turn on the AC that long. Sorry. Can I draw Marcella in 19th century Victorian style, please? Of course you can. You can draw them and then tag me so that I can see the drawing, okay? Because I like to see fan arts of people drawing her and Alistair together, or just her herself as well. So pretty okay too. No time to do another page to celebrate your 8K. It's 18K. Thank you. Man, it's very, very like wild to me that last year around this time of the year, I had like 900 subscribers going back and forth. And I think it's all thanks to Alistair too, because he recommended voice acting and stuff. I'm like, okay, maybe it would have still grown, but not that much. But yeah, At the time, I could actually look for voice actors, to be honest, like on casting call and everything. But he offered, so I was like, oh, this is like a gold on a silver platter, whatever the saying is. Um, so yeah, that's how history was made. So that's audition. Yeah, because I needed to find out if you actually sound like the character. So of course, I can't just like ask anyone to come and just do voices. I still have some standards, even if it's not a lot. I'm a VA. Hi, Raven. Yeah, I mean, Skull Girl there is also do voice acting as well. So if anybody's interested, you can get her to do some characters for Aspen Hotel. Usually, I like to do auditions, so like I like to hold auditions and stuff because I have a specific vision in mind what the character would sound like in my head. So yeah. I can voice Pinkie Pie. You should be recording lines. I mean, for our project, you can wait for a while because Oh wait, yeah, you can wait for at least a few more weeks because haven't finished this one. So, and the next project is less lines for you because I have so many other characters, but still centric to the character, of course. But yeah, is this your OG account? どこにいるの? Who are you talking to? Song animations generally attract so much attention. I do love those songs animations as well. Some of them, at least. How much battery life I have? I gotta make sure. Okay, I still have some battery life. Is it still early for lunch for me though? Maybe. I am getting kind of hungry. MLP traumatize you. It's always a children's show, isn't it, that traumatize you? I think aside from hands, I think people also, me included, struggle to draw feet. Because, you know, the feet structure is very weird sometimes. I love this community. Kind of weird that we have a community in the first place. Did you ever do a how to do video? I should actually do that because I love teaching. So maybe I should do one of these days, like my process and stuff. So I would try to do that one of these days. I hope to remember to do that. I want to show the process and stuff. You're drawing street art. That's so cool. I hope it's legal. I'm sorry. Like a mural, right? Or like a graffiti art. Legal. Please give me your Discord accounts. I want to interact more in audition for VA. It's very basic name. Fina. Fina Te. That's it. The same spelling as my YouTube channel. I don't have any other like alternative names for a lot of my social media accounts because I want people to find me. Again, for exposure at work, whatever. The only one that I have an alternative name is Tumblr. Tumblr, I am named as Malaysian Peanut. Because I'm Malaysian and my nickname is Peanut. How creative is my nickname, right? It's been 4 months since I've drawn something. Summer break lasts 3 weeks for me, then I go to summer school. What do you do in summer school anyway? I'm not very familiar with the schooling system in America. I also am not familiar with the breaks. Like, when do you have your breaks? You have one in summer for like what, 3 months? So I don't understand. In here in Malaysia, we only have like the end of the school year long break, and then like the middle of the school year, break. That's it. Tina Fey. Uh, yeah, Tina Fey is fine, but my name is actually my name, so just look it up, I guess. Gojo and Geto Yaoi. You and many 1,000 other people probably draw Gecho, Gecho, Goto, Goto, Gojo and Geto Yaoi. Yeah, the thing is about this story is that, you know, bad things happen to people who don't deserve it. So what to do? I take college stats and communication. Optional, typically fall on spring and semesters. Oh, you're in college. Okay, okay, understand. Oh, you take summer classes to complete as many courses as possible. Courses means subjects, right? Is that it? Because if you're in college, you're supposed to take a lot of subjects and stuff. I always get the names confused between subjects and courses. So I guessing courses are subjects. I feel bad for your OC. She's so cute and pretty. She doesn't deserve this. I am so sorry. I promise this story is a bit happy. I swear it is a bit happier, even though she's going through things. I can't wait to finish it though. Every time I like doing these, I'm like anticipating when I can finish it and like how it's gonna look like. So the one I'm doing now, the process is basically a very mindless process. You just have to fill in stuff. The line art is actually not very mindless because I have to like make sure um, from the sketch she looks, or the characters looks better than the sketch, or at least comply to the sketch. So I have to use a lot of brain power for that. But for this, it's just mindless. I just have to fill in the white color. Summer is the end of school year. Oh, I didn't know summer was. Winter is the middle of it. That's very strange. Summer break is long because you used to follow kids to help their parents on farms. I see. Oh, hi, Drowsy. Drowsy also, I'm very familiar with her. Oops, sorry. Her, him. Sorry. Hey, sorry. I like the way I draw Alistair in this. I think he looks pretty cute. It's like extra cute. I don't know why. Be honest, my name is stupid. Your name is not stupid. I don't know what name you are. I didn't see. I've spoken too much English that I forgot to speak Hindi. Same here. Sometimes I forgot to speak Malay, or how to speak Malay sometimes. In school, I did much better in English than in my own language. I don't know why. I feel like ashamed of the country. But I just like speaking English in general. Nearly lunchtime. Kind of hungry. I will end the live in another 20 minutes or so. 12:30 by then. So, because I'm kind of hungry now. I went out for a jog this morning, so that's why I'm a bit more susceptible to hunger, I would say. My series is an anthology, so there's only a few recurring characters besides Alistair. Okay. Hi, Yuna. Yeah, it's been so long. Has it been that long? Man, sorry. Um, yeah, it's been very long since I posted content. Maybe I should update something on YouTube, like behind the scenes or whatever. I used to do that. I don't know why I stopped doing it. Have you ever related to Marcella somehow? Because I don't know if it was just me. In some ways I do. I think my personality is quite like her. Oh, sorry. I died in the exact same way. When did I die? When did I die? Hmm? Before you go, Skullgirl, clarify some things. I guess I died in some ways. Emotionally died. I have hiccups. I wish to improve my drawing skills. Practice. That's all you need to do. Even if the bad drawings are a lot compared to the good ones, just practice. I wish people would respect me. What happened? What happened? Was I not respecting? Which area are you in Scarborough? Is 1111 where you're at? A lot of like people from North America, I believe, here. Starry the Pumpkin is coding Alistair now. Okay. Fellow New Yorker. Actually, initially, I wanted to go to the US because I had another friend in New York from Glen Cove. He's quite old. But yeah, he used to commission me for illustration work. So I would love to meet him if I can, if I still even have the chance to go to the US. Because I have so many friends there now, so it's like such a shame if I can't meet face to face and stuff. Because I think I can travel at least, but I'm very scared to go there, so probably put it off until things are a bit better. What did I do? What did I say? We're in the middle of chaos. I know exactly. I think, yeah. Come see us. I would love to. If I ever have the opportunity. Like, money is, of course, another issue altogether, but another thing is safety. I don't feel safe going there. I don't know why. Um, yeah, so that's another thing. But I would love to visit, of course. Like, I feel so much safer here, actually. I'll protect you. That's sweet. You know, being who I am. That's why I don't feel safe. That's but I'm sure like my brother's been there because he can pass as a Chinese guy. Of course, he can go there. So, but for me, I look like this on the daily, so I don't feel safe going there. Just saying. But I'm sure there's a lot of really lovely people there, not just like people who are like that. I'm so numb. Uh, another 15 minutes and I'll leave. Anti-Semitic. Ew. By the way, you know what? I'm not gonna get into politics. So, whatever. Duplicate. I thought I heard whispering, but it's my dog snoring. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. 155, 156, 107. You know what's your favorite Lucifer quote from the show? Oh, let me just try to think. Bellhop? That's just a nickname though. I can't remember what his quote is. Bellhop then. Okay, good night, Skull Girl. Sorry for disturbing. You have any other favorite characters from Hasbin? I like the radio trio, as they call it. So I like Husker and I like Nifty. I also like Camilla and Zastiel from the show to an extent, but they're not very much revealed in terms of plot or character. So yeah. Radio trio, yes, that's what they are called. I recently discovered. I also ship Zestiel and Carmela because they have like some history that are not known to the audience, so it'll be nice to see it fleshed out. And they're like the more mature couple, I would say, compared to everyone else. Oh, hi, Siren. Who is this? The bellhop. Yeah, the bellhop, yes. I kind of forgot what the quotes are. I haven't watched the show in a while. Thank you, Star. Every damn scene Carmilla in has a Spanish guitar. She got her freaking theme. I know, right? I like that. After this, I'm gonna watch a movie on Netflix. I have to catch up on my watch list. It's so big now, so I gotta clear it out. I don't know what movie to watch though. I'm nervous about season 3, to be honest. Well, I think I understand. I think just have fun with it. Don't get too much into the plot because, you know, as usual, I think the plot is not going to be written that well, or they're going to focus too much on one thing and forget to elaborate on other things. So I think just have fun with the music and animation. That's it. Alistair, the character, not the person. What do you mean, not the person? This one is 155. I feel so loved. You are loved. That's why everyone likes to join a live stream when I bring you in. because you're in there. But hey, it's nice actually. Hey, another Alistair shot here. You know, I was gonna add Marcella's mom in my comic. I was thinking about calling her Marcy. So we have Marcella, Marcus, her mom, Marcy. Okay, 10 more minutes and I'm gonna go off and get some lunch. I usually just order takeaway. Again, living or getting out of the house is expensive these days, so I just stay home. So I just order takeaways. You like the names I pick? I like the M names. I think it's pretty nice. Marcy is pretty close to Marcella though. So you can call her something else. Maybe something else that doesn't sound too much like Marcella. Maybe like Mallory or what other name is there in classic names? Has Stella ever met her mom in hell? I think her mom would be in hell. Actually, now that I think about it in the story, she would be in hell if she is doing adultery, I would say. Maybe she's done other sins as well. So it would be a nice plot twist if the mom is actually in hell and not in heaven. Because, you know, apparently sins are so bad. But yeah. I wish I could give you money in this live stream. It's okay. I like it when people just interact with me and just say hi. That's nice enough. Like, I know I'm broke as an artist. That's just my life in general. I'm always broke. um, joking aside, I do have savings, so don't worry much about me financially. Like in case I, get into an accident or whatever, I do have insurance, and I do have savings. So it's just that daily expenses and stuff, I have to be watchful of what I spend on, which I sometimes don't watch my spendings. She did abandon her daughter with her abusive father, so that could be a reason why she got into hell. Could be. So not everyone's perfect. Nobody's perfect. I gotta work it. I still maintain that if you start a Patreon, I do have Patreon. I just forgot about it. I'm just gonna like put a blushing emoji. There you go. Nobody's perfect. Madeline is good actually. Anyone got life tips? Can't answer that, sorry. This is 157. I like caring Alistair. When he's actually like acting like he cares about people. Duplicate layer 158. I would subscribe to your Patreon. Oh, seriously? I'll try to revive it back, but I don't know what to do with with it. I want to hug Stella so bad. I guess that means my storytelling is effective enough that people are very compassionate towards her. Nobody's nerfing. Bye, Summer. I actually do have to go soon too in 5 more minutes, so because I'm starting to get hungry. I'm starvation. Duplicate layer 159. Share the link. Okay, I actually have to open back and log in back to my Patreon. So if I ever get that started, actually I would prefer Ko-fi, Ko/fi, because you just basically just put money there for people. I don't know. My friend introduced me to Ko-fi, so I might prefer maybe Ko-fi. I'll take a look at it if I want to get serious about getting money from this. Nobody's perfect. I gotta find a few people on Discord. Good luck. I actually do use Discord for school as well, for teaching, because kids love to use Discord. By kids, I mean like 18, 19-year old. Sorry. They're not really children anymore, but I call them kids. I just consider them my kids because they're students, right? So my kids like to use Discord. So I have like a server for them to, share their work if they have any problems with their assignments or they want to chat with each other, be Gen Z people. They can do that as well. I find it interesting, like some batches of students are. Oh, you have a coffee too, Alistair? You should share it. People can give you money. It's like asking for donations. Could you adopt me? I don't know. Sure. I don't really want to take care of people, though. I can't even take care of myself right now. So that's why I don't have any pets, even like a hamster or anything, because I can barely take care of myself. So I want to make sure that I can properly provide anybody anything with proper care. Money must be funny in the rich man's world. Oh, by the way, next week is it? I can't remember. Next week is Eid, EID, another Eid. So of about 1 or 2 months ago was a celebration of Eid for Muslims. So we have another Eid coming up, and next week. But usually for this Eid, I don't really celebrate much. I don't even go home. But I go to the mosque and pray. So yeah, hopefully I will wish you guys again, whoever is Muslim, happy Eid again. Is there a possible date when the next vid will be out? I am estimating maybe next week, hopefully. If my background artist friend can get her things done. And yeah. It might be easy because the audio guy, he basically can do things very fast. I basically told him he just needs to work on the sound effects and nothing else. Like music stuff and the voiceover, I'll do it myself. He just needs to do the sound effects, which he's doing a pretty good job so far from what I see. So next week maybe. I'll try to make a trailer. I haven't done those trailers in a while. Because the last one that I did, the Rose Gator one, doesn't have a lot of interesting animations or whatever. But this one does have some animations. So I might try to do that. But I need to wait for the background artist to finish her work. I'll check in with her at the end of today. Because she also has a full-time job. I can't bother her too much. I saw the marriage pics for the AU, so cute. 2 questions. Would they ever have kids? Yes, I say they would have kids. Would her dad ever come up to her for leaving to be with her? You know what interesting story? Like the third picture in that series of drawings that I made, the third picture was actually about her dad. Of course she's crying over her dad. But it is about her dad, and I would say that her dad will be moving on with his life. Maybe trying to get himself better. That's like the ideal ending, I would say. Get himself better. Maybe he would visit if he ever found the opportunity. That's like a very, very, very happy ending. But I don't think she would forgive him. I don't know. Maybe she would. I don't really know actually. So yes, I would say her dad would probably visit, but not like take her back or whatever. What did Starry say? My griffin for Timu. I'm actually surprised Alistair knows what Temu is. So that is more my surprise than anything. Like Griffin from Temu. And I thought I insult him a lot. But I'm actually more surprised he knows what Temu is. Honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I think he's better than Black Griffin. I just don't like Black Griffin, but I think he's better because he sings better. Still a funny comment though. Say Temu. Not even Alibaba or anything, but Temu. Wow. Starry, don't insult anyone's appearance, please. I don't know if you're joking or not, but yeah. So bad. Oh, it's already 12:30. Okay, I'm gonna end after I finish this scene. Well, for the YouTube people, if you're still here, I'm gonna play the first scene for you guys. It's basically the fan fiction scene. So you're gonna hear the voice acting as well. Do you have any advice as how to draw female characters in general? I have a difficult time with that. I don't really have specific advice, but I remember like a tip that I remember is like females tend to be a bit more curvaceous, not in terms of like our hourglass figure or whatever, but they tend to be more rounded in edges and stuff. Compared to males, they tend to be more sharp. So maybe make of that what you will. That's just biological fact, and it's not really about like, oh, this is about gender or whatever. No, it's just biological fact. She's spoiling us, chat. Okay, is that the last one? Okay, that's the last one. Right, for YouTube guys, I played this for TikTok people yesterday. TikTok people. Where is it? Okay. So I'm not gonna play it from here because it lacks. I'm gonna play the video. Oh, whoa, sorry. Stupid Microsoft. I hate Microsoft. Have I mentioned that? I hate Microsoft? No? Well, I should mention it for 1,000 times. So I'm gonna play the voice acting as well, maybe until halfway through. So this story is not really a spoiler because it's basically the same story as the fan fiction I wrote 2 years ago actually. Yeah, it's 2 years at this point. But the second half of the story, yes, it is a spoilerish because it's new. So you can just watch it, I suppose. You guys can see it, right? Okay, wait. The first fanfic I wrote was not the best, to be honest. I think Diane, she's not here today, but she wrote it a little bit better than me because I think she's a better writer than I am. But I think I was still proud of the fanfic because it is the first ever story. So I would say this animation is actually quite special to me because it is their first ever story that I ever wrote about them. But it's just added on with extra stories in the second half. Okay, so here we go. You can hear his voice acting. My voice acting is not here yet in the first half.
Another day, another dead scum. Good riddance. Man, 1 year is a long enough time for me to wait to get back home. What's there to do in this damn town? Other than getting rid of idiots like that. That girl. Excuse me. Did you happen to see a man coming through here? Skinny, wearing a cheap suit, looking scared for his life? Excellent. Thank you, my dear.
Here's the NPC.
Oh, wait. I got something here you might be interested in.
I'm not bargaining when I already found prey to hunt, my good man.
You think I'm gonna let a man like you do anything to me? Think again, you fucking. Oh.
Just end up stabbing the guy anyway. Okay, that's the end. I'm gonna stop there. Anyway, yeah. So that's just half of the story. It's not a spoiler. It's just visualized in animatics. Okay, I'm gonna go eat now. I can't even go eat now yet, unless I go buy downstairs. Hopefully, I finish doing the what do you call it? The inking stuff, and hopefully I get the background soon because I want it so I can merge them together. Bye bye. Have a good night, everyone. Good night. It's afternoon here. Have a good afternoon, guys. Afternoon, morning, night, wherever lah. All right. Have fun eating. Hopefully I have fun eating. I just want to be unstarved. Bye bye. See you next week. Hopefully next week I get to have Alistair on. Everything goes smoothly and nothing is comes up, and he'll join me, and I'll announce it on my YouTube channel later. Bye bye.